Hello again, my fellow patriots. Today we're going to be talking about Russia. Yeah. Apparently they're declassifying Russia documents now that proves without a shadow of a doubt what we already knew. The Obama administration, along with Hillary Clinton, lied about the whole Russia thing just to try to smear Donald Trump. Go figure. Democrats lying to try to get their way. Whew. As if that's anything new. President Trump's decision Tuesday to authorize the declassification of all documents related to the high-profile Russia investigation and the FBI probe into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server while serving as Secretary of the State was embraced by supporters and brushed off by detractors. Yeah, I'm sure it was brushed off, and it should be highly supported by everyone in America because this is one of the biggest scandals to ever happen in the U.S.'s history. I don't know how these people aren't in federal prison. I mean, I know a lot of people who said they had dirt on Hillary, they all met a timely end, I'll say. But these people need to be thrown in federal prison. I mean, it just shows how low they're trying to go in order to get their way. I mean, they just want total control of America, and they're willing to do anything to get it. I mean, this sounds like a daggone episode of the Brady Bunch. Russia, Russia, Russia! You sound like a damn broken record. You lost. Get over it. America doesn't like you. America doesn't like your lies. Trump took to Twitter on Tuesday to announce that he wanted all relevant files pertaining to the single greatest political crime in American history, the Russia hoax, released. He said he also wants all relevant documents pertaining to the Clinton email probe. Yeah, that alone should have put her ass in prison. No redactions, he tweeted. Good. Trump's demand came a day after he was released from Walter Reed Medical Center after a brief stay after coming down with COVID-19. The presidential election is headed into the final stretch, and Trump seems to have some ground to make up according to recent polls. I don't think he really does. I went over this in an earlier video. I highly doubt it. The silent majority is real, people. Nobody wants all this rioting, looting, unrest, destruction that all these Democrats are letting happen, and some of them even cheering for. The president's announcement led to fierce exchanges on social media. Go figure. General Michael Hayden, the former CIA director under President George W. Bush, got into a public clash on Twitter with Richard Grinnell, the former acting director of national intelligence under Trump. Sorry, the light kind of messes with my eyes a little bit. Grinnell had tweeted a link to an exclusive Fox News story about... No, not that. about John Ratcliffe, the administration's top intelligence official, and the declassification of documents that revealed former CIA director John Brennan briefed former President Obama on Clinton's purported plan to tie then-candidate Trump to Russia as a means of distracting the public from her use of a private email server ahead of the 2016 presidential election, according to a source. It's just utterly pathetic what these damn Democrats are willing to do. They are willing to completely smear another person just to take the limelight off of them. Now, if she hadn't done what she did, there would have been no smear campaign. If you hadn't been doing illegal stuff, you couldn't have got caught. Pretty daggone pathetic. And these are the people who want to lead our country. Yeah, don't worry, they'll take care of you. They promise. They wouldn't lie to you. Grinnell, a vocal Trump supporter, tweeted that the report was proof that Obama and Joe Biden, his vice president at the time, directed their administration to use the powers of government to attack Trump's campaign and transition team. The Susan Rice, Obama's national security advisor, email to herself after the Oval Office meeting was part of the cover-up, Grinnell wrote. Hayden, who has spoken out about Trump in the past and announced that he is supporting Biden, responded to Grinnell, "You're an a-hole." Really? Yeah, you're such an a-hole. How dare you reveal the truth about us? Pathetic. Grinnell responded, "I see you don't like to be exposed, and so you resort to name-calling. Transparency isn't political." Of course they got to resort to name-calling. It's what they do. Whenever you inevitably reveal the truth about them, what do? They call you names and, you're a racist. Thanks, Michelle Obama. Everyone's a racist, according to them. Last week, Ratcliffe wrote in a letter to Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham that said in late July 2016, U.S. intelligence agencies obtained insight into Russian spycraft alleging that Clinton, who was running for president, had approved a campaign plan to stir up a scandal against Trump. Ratcliffe added that American intelligence agencies do not know of the accuracy of this allegation or the extent to which the Russian intelligence analysts may reflect exaggeration or fabrication. Trump supporters have long insisted that the investigations into his campaign and transition were the result of the inability of Democrats to get over his win in 2016. Wah, wah, wah. Trump supporters took to Twitter to praise the development. Charlie Cook, the co-founder of Turning Point USA, tweeted, "Let me get this straight. Hillary Clinton planned, financed, and executed the Russian hoax. The intel agencies knew about and briefed Obama on it, and no one seems to care. Where is Adam Schiff? Where is Rachel Maddow?" Exactly. This is a bombshell, and they are completely ignoring it. Of course. Because the left can do no wrong. When it comes to anything, Trump, orange man, bad. No matter if he's been nominated for three times for a Nobel Peace Prize, doesn't matter if he signed historic peace deals. Nope. Orange man, bad. Mark Levin, the host of Life, Liberty, and Levin, tweeted out the same Fox News link and said, "Caught red-handed. This is big. Way back on March 2nd, 2017, I said Obama had to know." Of course he knew. He was in on it. He's the Democrats. They all were in on it. It's pathetic. I mean, Obama should be erased from history. His daggone entire presidency, he did nothing. And I mean nothing. Name one significant thing Obama did. Oh, he had the highest cases of food stamps in the U.S. Welfare went up exponentially. You know, I guess those are accomplishments to him. Some of Trump's critics took to Twitter to downplay the significance of the announcement and tried to frame it as a last-minute sign of desperation for his campaign. No, what they were doing was a last-minute effort to derail his campaign. He is just coming out and utterly proving that they all are criminals. That everything they were saying about him was a lie. Garrett M. Graff, the director of Aspen Institute's cybersecurity program, appeared to mock the president's announcement and seemed to poke fun at the president's mental state after receiving treatment for coronavirus, which included the steroid dexamethasone. He asked if Trump's decision was based on steroid-induced rage. Yeah. Trump's not in his right mind. We all know that. You know, coronavirus makes you go mentally ill. And steroids, oof. We all know that those just rage. I've been on steroids before. I've had Bell's palsy, which is when half the side of your face goes completely numb. I've had to take quite a bit of steroids for that. I would have never went into a roid rage because of it. These aren't the same steroids that people pump themselves up with to gain massive amounts of muscles. Two totally different things. Andrew S. Weiss, the James Family Chair and Vice President for Studies at the Carnegie Endowment, called the developments total national security malpractice. Yeah, like all the Democrats ain't a national security threat. Well, all these documents prove that fact. DNI Ratcliffe memo says Trump directed him to declassify unenlightening / unconvincing cherry-picked snippets of CIA documents to hype false claim that Russian interference was a hoax pushed by Clinton and John O'Brien, the former head of the CIA. He ended the tweet, #embarrassment. No, the only thing that's an embarrassment is the damn Democrats. I mean, the left is just, it is so unreal. I mean, I read these stories and it's just like, I mean, I may come off as like a hardcore Republican. I'm not. I mean, the way that, you know, the different sides have switched, you can kind of say, I guess I'm not a hardcore, but yeah, I guess I'm Republican now. I'm usually more middle of the road. You know, I used to like things on both sides of the spectrum, but okay, whatever that was. But now I'm definitely more right-leaning. The left is just gone off the deep end. They, like Ted Cruz said on CNN, Trump broke them. He did. Trump broke the entire left. I mean, they just become so mentally insane and unhinged. I don't know how they even function. I mean, everything is just Trump, 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 Trump. Okay, we get it. You hate Trump. Try something else. Nope, can't. Trump, orange man, bad. Trump, bad. Democrat, good. No. It's like that episode of Family Guy. One of us. One of us. No, it's more like a damn cult now than anything. Allies of the president have criticized officials like FBI Director Christopher Wray and CIA Director Gina Haspel, claiming that the directors have been blocking the release of documents. Trump posted on Tuesday, "All Russia hoax scandal information was declassified by me long ago. Unfortunately for our country, people have acted very slowly, especially since it is perhaps the biggest political crime in the history of our country. Act," he tweeted. Yeah. I mean, it is the biggest crime and political crime in U.S. history. And it's very, very sad to say that all of these people will get away with it. The left gets away with everything. I mean, if a regular person did what Hillary did, if they deleted all those emails, was like 30-something thousand of them or something, if they would have deleted all of those emails, they would have been thrown in federal prison for the rest of their life. Meanwhile, Hillary, she doesn't even get a slap on the wrist. Nothing happened. And I pretty much well believe that nothing is going to happen. They're going to bring out all these documents. The left is going to continue to do what they always do. Orange man bad. He's just lying. He's just saying it to, smear us and up his campaign. That's awfully hypocritical considering that's what they did to him. If you look at all these stories and just go back, all these daggone Democrats always scream and cry and accuse Trump and people on the right of stuff that they are guilty of. I don't understand it. These people should be thrown in federal prison. That just shows that if you're rich and you have enough influence, you are above the law. That's not how this country is supposed to work. No one should be above the law. Period. But they are. They've gotten away with everything. Normal people, like I said, would have been thrown in federal prison and would have never seen the light of day ever again. Them, not even a slap on the wrist, allowed to go about their lives like nothing ever happened. America is turning into a very, very sad, pathetic place. I hope Trump wins re-election. I hope he goes through and just starts tearing things apart, restructuring them as he sees fit, make it the law of the land. No one is above it. No one. Regardless of political affiliation or social status or how many numbers your bank account has. Okay? No one should be above the law. But stay vigilant, America. Guess I'll wrap this one up. Been going on long enough. I will see you in the next one. And don't believe everything you read in the media. Do your own research.